Hello and welcome back to Kelly 60 Plays Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. I was about to say X. Last time we beat up Metalface, saw Fiora die, and came into Tephra Cave as we chased the Metalface Mechon. This time we continue on into here and ooh. That didn't look good. It looked like pods or something. With the sound thing. Mechon parts inside the cocoons as well. Some type of arachno. That's not a good thing. Oh! Wee! That vision comes true, then Ryan, ellipses, you can say it, Shulk. If that vision comes true, Ryan will die. Oh. Unfortunately, that will most likely always happen due to the fact that your first step is the loudest step for some weird reason. I gently moved it forward and it still did the heavier step. Now, I did mention there is a small glitch here that can occur with a vine. I will not be showing this glitch for semi-obvious reasons, because maybe I will at least attempt it once. But I may have already attempted it. Just saying, I hate this. Getting up here is a little bit of a small chore, but if you're wondering what I'm referring to, in case I have done it, because just so everyone knows, I do stream this I did the stream before this part came out. However, this part technically was recorded before the stream, Saturday. So, technically, I may have already shown this off in the live stream because I felt like it, or at least pointed it out, but somewhere in this tunnel is as I'll show off in a little bit, there is another climbing vine to get back to this portion if you're walking through as this area. But I'll save that for after the cutscene and subsequent, and talk about it in the subsequent fight. Oh no. That's not pretty. Oh, the arachno's coming. It's all coming true. Oh, Minato now has a yellow blade. Oh, that seems useful.
What's this? The power of the Minato. Look out!
Oh, nice catch, Ryan. Good going, bud.
Glad one of us figured out these things would try and ambush. Let's do this, Shulk.
Okay, so the Arachno Queen. As stated earlier, obviously we now have a new art. It is Shield. Now you can have visions of the future for the entire party, and also be able to warn each other using part of either your gauge or using the any Minato art that could be useful to dodging it. I say any of the other good ones. Crush on me. Ooh. 700 kills? And it's a talent. However, I should note that Shield only works on talent arts. it will not do anything on a normal attack. Wait, it did 2 damage. What? He had shield up to... Oh, shield only worked on me. Shoot, he was too far away. And he grabbed the thing after I grabbed the shield. And I'll say this now. For this fight, you'll want to... keep more so a focus on the soldier arachnos and deal with them before dealing with the level 12 mother. I don't need that yet. Well, I'm just not close enough. Okay, he's dead now, and as I said, you may just want to continue dealing with the Queen's orders. Makes these things hatch, so deal with these guys again. And that arachnode immediately died. Ryan's getting a little low on health, so we'll heal him. And it looks like the Queen only wants to hit me. Queen's orders, I think, just went off again. Okay, since I'm close, Arachno Crush on Shulk. Let's use Shadow Eye, and then switch into Shield. Now we both have Shield up. And I would also suggest this, if you have art points, once you get I would actually wait to you start using any of the art points until you get shield, and just start upgrading shield as much as you can, because Monado shield can only block a talent art of its level. So if it's level 1 and your opponent has a level 4 talent art, it will not work. Let's focus this attack on the Arachno Queen, because the Arachno Queen is the larger target at this point. And that one only occurs once you have it focused on a target. So if I were to, say, switch to the soldiers, Ryan will still continue to attack the Queen. Monado works well on anything, not including the not just Mechon.
I think it's more like a warning.
The future is a warning.
What will happen if I don't? So I can use this power to.
You've got my vote. I think Fiora would have liked it too.
Yeah.
I think Fiora would have liked it too. Yeah, obviously. But since this is technically the first time, and if you didn't watch the stream, you won't know if I did this or not. There is a glitch with this vine that's currently in the game. Originally, it was other ways you could do it, but you then run into this wall, and while your partner is active, you switch out, run for, and somehow are gonna still be able to run through the wall. Is essentially what will happen. I don't know if it will be patched before this happens. And after this, and I should now go into this. Now that we've gotten to this point, we can now start equipping new skills through skill links. And this is what the affinity coins are used for as well. The affinity coins are used as a purchasing value between the characters. So I can't equip anything to Shulk, but I can equip something from Shulk to Rhine, even though it's pointless, and because it's the medium it's the medium equipment thing. But it's good for an example piece. But here we are. We're up into. We're heading out of the tunnel, to the next area. It seems to have a heart-to-heart. Now, I'll say this right now. No, you can't use that heart-to-heart yet. You don't have the characters. No. Welcome to the kneecap. Hopefully, you'll get kneecap rocks on the kneecap. And there's Bionis with a sword in its side. That is a stunning shot in this version of the game, though.
No matter how
And you can
many
see
times
all the
you
moss
decide
on
you
the
wanna
body.
get
Or grass/moss on the body. It makes it look so way more alive. And then there's Mechonis in the
the other side of
on the
this
other
path.
side, which definitely looks a lot more metallic.
It's our enemy. Mechonis.
Is it the enemy, though?
Our enemy.
Oh, am I saying things out loud? I'm sorry, I shouldn't do that. Oh, this isn't good. Oh, there appears to be a Mechon scout unit sitting right there. And it's running backwards. Up to the leg. Ooh, that which does not sound like a good thing. Oh. That does not look like Metal Face, though, in the back, but it definitely has the same features of Metal Face. And this can't be a good foreshadowing of things to come. Oh. And that looks like a Hom soldier, and I don't think I want to see what happens next. Oh, yeah, nope. Oh, that is not a pretty face looking out. However, here's the starting of chapter 4. Yes, this game has weird what I would call a weird save point system.
The Bionis shin.
Then this must be its kneecap.
Yep. Which means
And I'll say this now, this is purely nitpicking, but I like Xenoblade 1's version of the chapter system, because it makes more sense. Xenoblade 2 has, it's only 10 chapters long. However, you do, I feel, as much as you would here in this game, between each point, than anywhere else. Item visions that could be used for future quests. 2 clear almonds. Get them back quickly. Interesting. That never appeared on the other file. Hey, Ryan, there's something here. You don't know what it could do. It could be dangerous. If you're wondering what that is, because it won't give you a prompt until you go into it. This is something that was added for Xenoblade 2 and DLC. This is the Nopon Arc Sage, which will give you some extra equipment for every fight you defeat, and that is essentially a trial base. However, you can also rack up something called Nopon Stones and exchange them for better items, including strictly speaking, good high-level ether gems, if you want to do that early. But we'll pick up some of these things. Legardons, which are moose. Maker bunnets.
Good day.
And field panos.
Good day.
But here we are. We are now at the Bionis' leg. And the first stop on the leg, which is the Gower Plain. The most recognized portion of the game. And just due to balancing out last part being a little more so cutscene based, I'm going to extend this part a little bit just to get around some things. However, since we are finally at the leg, we have to talk about one more extra thing that will occur. And it's not the big guy walking in the background. But in Colony 9, this doesn't occur. However, everywhere else in this world, it will. Weather. Weather effects will start occurring now, and they will mess with your gameplay due to, in some areas, bringing out higher level monsters, bringing out unique types of monsters. The works.
Someone's left a buggy out here.
Someone left a buggy.
That's strange. And it's pretty new.
Is it brand new?
Not brand new. You wouldn't just abandon
Pretty new, not brand new. Good condition. Ah, visions. A vision. The most helpful thing.
There's a boss.
You saw it.
I don't know.
Near water.
Maybe it was.
Well, we'd better find.
Okay.
Okay, the place we're looking for is straight ahead. Literally, the cutscene provides it for you. However, stay out of that guy's line of sight. He is a unique monster. He's level 81, and he roams the major portion of the center area of the Gar Plain down here. And can, if you're saying taking out field ponios, can get in your way. So I'm going to point him out and say, avoid it. Moth crawlers. Ryan and Shulk used to play with them when they were little. And looks like there are two Arduns standing right here. Apparently Shulk's vision is true.
Shulk! Oh! You alright, kid? Who are you? That can
Who are you? Are you alright, kid? Who are you? That's a good, that is a, it's like, is this really a time or place for that question? It's like, get out of here, kid. Okay, Shadow Eye. Guess these guys can hurt. I'm not level 14, so I don't have my skill. Get out of my way. No, it's not. Because this guy is staying on my butt. Even though, you know, I swapped the thing around so that I wouldn't have any of his issues. And it's like, oh, no. Army Plow says, screw you. Oh, is he really focusing on me? At this point, I'm gonna use Buster. Oh, Fatal Lunge on me? Okay, now it's gonna be on Rhine, and only inflict bleed. I don't have light heal up enough for this. Come on, Rhine! Rhine! No! Well, that sucks. No. Nope, not enough. Fortunately, not enough. Oh, that sucks. And it's because, technically due to where I was walking from, I did not get the one landmark in the center of, the area. There is another landmark, like, dead center. I didn't walk by that point, so I did not get the landmark. I think the rock ahead of me is that landmark. Which would have been nice to get, but yep. And there we go. We're now level 14 on the same page as those Arduns, and I got a new art. And I can tell you which art it is because I know which one it is. The art I have unlocked is the move Air Slash. If you play Smash, you obviously know it. That's his up B. It is a side attack. It's another side attack like Slit Edge. And it's honestly more powerful than Slit Edge because it is a break art that lasts more than 6 seconds, which is something I was unable to do because I kept forgetting about. I never went to Stream Edge. And as soon as you walk into the boundary and pick a fight, the battle starts. So come on, Ryan. Please, thank you. And now it's on break. And I'm gonna... Oh! You know. And if the party does not have enough of a gauge, it automatically sends you back to the last landmark. No, I'm not going to casual mode. Ah. At this point, just make sure Ryan gets enough in to where he can actually attack first. So that both aggros are technically on him. While you're doing Shadow Eye. Like Ryan needs to literally teleport. Oh, and it decides to aggro me on me anyways. I don't have enough, the issue... when did you aggro onto me? Since it's in front of me still... Oh, I didn't activate it yet. Break it. And it decides, hey, I'm gonna attack you again. The first thing I did was... And now we have the location Oasis, which is good. And now, now it goes down.
fix the... I think it's... I'm Ryan. Pleased to meet you.
Oh,
Shulk, Ryan, and Juju.
You're Cam.
yeah.
I do want to go
Pick him up on
and
us
get
both.
this next
Juju.
one next cutscene done, due to the fact
If you
that
go
it
back
will
to
help
the
me
oasis,
later.
Head there first.
Then what?
There's a small
And
path. Follow it.
Got it.
Strictly speaking, from when I'm recording, because it will help to have one more extra character to do some things. Because that character is also a healer type character, which will help out tremendously and won't change things that need to happen in that will occur from this point in the day. However, I should point something out. If you hit down on the D-pad, you open up your quests. Just so that, just for those wondering, if there's a quick shortcut for that. I'm actually going to run out a little further out here, because this thing is a guidepost, and it is a landmark which you can warp from, and it's probably should have done that before the fight so that I could get the extra EXP to get my extra art, but I didn't do that, so that didn't happen. However, we are now at the camp that Juju was referring to. And there seems to be a guy standing right here. Oh, wait. Too close to the encounter circle for the thing.
Juju,
Oh, no.
where have you been? Juju!
I mean, oh, looks like there's a a vision about to occur.
Don't tell me you were... I've told you 1,000 times. We're not ready to leave the camp yet.
Not ready to leave the camp
But
yet.
I thought... Juju!
Sorry, Charlotte.
Oh, her name is Charla, huh?
That gear. You must be survivors from the defense
Survivors
force.
from the defense force.
Is Colony 6 okay? Did Gaddo make it?
Hold on. What are you talking about?
We've come from Colony 9.
Colony 9?
She's like, oh, wait, how did
They
you
saved you
get
from
here
some
from
monsters.
Colony 9 then?
This is Ryan and Shulk.
Oh, so you're not from Colony 6. Thank you for helping Juju. I'm his sister, Charla.
I told them they could rest here with us.
Did you now? Well, all right. I suppose that's only fair.
Ah,
Did something happen? To Colony 6?
yeah, I guess it is, but what happened to
Actually,
Colony 6?
We're heading there ourselves.
If
Colony
you're
6
has been, oh,
our home.
obviously,
It's been occupied by the Mechs.
obviously, if they're here, Shulk, then that Colony 6 is probably in shambles,
I'll tell you about it inside.
and
Follow
it's
me.
now occupied by Mechon. Ooh, that's not a good thing. But as I said, I want to at least finish this portion of cutscenes. This next cutscene will force, after talking to Charla, will cause a couple things to occur. One, advancing
We
story,
already fought off the
and
Mechon a
two,
year ago
will also
at the Battle of...
force some things to occur.
It left us with the Colony 6 defense by the time the air raid. They ate people and burned. I don't know what happened next.
It's just like what happened.
They attacked your colony.
Yes.
We have a Tharon,
You know,
the Colonel.
This Gaddo.
Afaron and Gatto were the reasons they got out.
Cheer up. We can't lose hope, I'm certain Gaddo and the others...
You're on your way to...
You bet. There you go, showing
There you go,
Well,
showing off
good.
again.
Juju, the people here need us.
But you heard? That means a load of them...
Even if that's true. No.
So... How can you be so heartless?
I don't like Juju for speaking up like that. It's like, obviously she cares more for them not being dead than... Obviously she just said they should be fine and are still fighting. However,
Oi, kid.
they don't feel like it's good enough to start heading back. She doesn't feel like it's a good time to head back. Even with others heading there themselves, but are way more armed. I'll go make dinner. That does not sound like a good
Maybe
thing.
I was too hard on him.
Maybe you were too hard on him.
Ryan,
I do?
Gaddo's take. I always saw him as a big brother. He'd call him kid whenever he.
I don't think I'm ready to be someone's old man just...
Ryan's like,
Wait, Shulk,
Shulk, did it happen again? Yeah.
you had another vision. Oh no.
No.
And it's like, oh, I'm going to go start dinner. That's the most well thought out excuse and most plain excuse in the world. The buggy's gone. Time to head to
Stupid kid.
Colony 6. Oh, great.
What did you see?
A deep valley. There's a black shadow.
A black shadow that kills
Icon with a
Juju.
metal face.
Yeah,
Where does
That
it
does,
happen? Is it near Colony 6?
I'm not sure.
Let's get off.
and a metal face Mechon will kill Juju. And
Hold on a second.
Charlotte's like, what in the world are you talking about?
I know you won't believe this.
The future.
That's not possible.
I thought too. But that vision I had.
So you're telling me
Believe it or don't believe it. That's I wouldn't be standing here if it weren't for Shulk's
Ryan's
visions.
now a believer because obviously if he didn't, he wasn't. If it weren't for them, he'd be dead.
Oh, I can't say I believe.
I like
Can't
the way
say I believe you, but
Charlotte,
let's do it.
What?
No, nothing.
Oh,
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Ryan,
when you talk like that, you sound. That's how I know it.
What am I?
some sort of Gatto substitute. It might be that, or you know, your attitudes are similar due to both of you being in the defense force of your respective colonies, Ryan. I will change the future. Okay. Okay, Shulk. As I said, Charlotte's a medic and why I was pushing. Other than that, I did want to at least start the plot line for Colony 6 this part. That's why I pushed the ending for this part a little bit back. However, next time, we'll be heading further into this thing, but as I stated, there will be a couple different level shifts between now and then due to the fact that I will be doing a leveling stream, or have already done a leveling stream on Saturday, this past Saturday. Because, as obviously shown by that Ardun fight, I am not currently at a decent enough level to even deal with lower level enemies, and I know the boss that we are referring to at this point in the story canon is about level 16, level 17, and I want to be a little, at least a level higher. So that's going to be occurring. So wanted to at least be a level higher. So obviously, the levels you see here are not stagnant because this was obviously recorded before I live streamed, and is also the reason, kind of the reason I also pushed. Because I knew Charlotte was going to be important, and I couldn't really do anything if I didn't get that portion of the cutscenes done. So, other than that, thank you for watching. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you back here on Wednesday with more Xenoblade Chronicles. Hope to see you next time. Bye!